Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video today we're going to talk about how to create an airdrop on KDrop. So to do that we're going to need a few things. The first thing is you're going to want to have some Ethereum already in your Rinkeby test network. So if you don't already have that, all you have to do is go to faucet.rinkeby.io and then create a tweet with your wallet address. Once you've done that, just copy the tweet URL, paste it in this import here, and then click Give Me Ether, and that will give you some Ether to play with. Once you've done that, the only other thing that you need is a token that's already on the Rinkeby network. What I'm going to do in this example is create a token, and you guys can do that as well. It's super easy. All you'll need is there's one link which is going to have the basic token code, and then the second link which is to the Remix editor, and what we're going to do is put the code in Remix and create our token. Once we've got our token, we can then create the airdrop. So let's go ahead and do that. So once you've opened up Remix, you've got your Ethereum. Let's create a new file inside contracts, and we'll just call it a basic token, or you can call it whatever you like, but I'm just going to call it basic token for now. And inside basic token, let's just copy over the content of the code in the description below, just like that. And then we're going to call the save button, and that's just going to automatically compile the code. So let's click on the Ethereum icon, and what we're going to do, first we're going to make sure that we're on the Rinkeby test network. Yes, we are. Good, let's continue. So we want to click on the injected Web3 drop down from the environment input, just like this. And now MetaMask is going to request access to our account, so let's just connect it. No problem. And now let's create our basic token. So what we're going to want to do here is in the contract input, let's click on that. And then let's select the basic token, and then click on the little drop down arrow here, and now we just have to fill in the name of the token, the symbol, and the total supply. So what shall we call it? Alright, let's go with something fun. Pringles. And let's give the symbol PGL. Now the total supply, what we want to do here is, because the total number of decimals are 18, but we can't put in decimals here. We have to put in, if you were to imagine the number without decimals. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to an Ethereum to way converter. It just helps me to get the number. I'll put that in the link in the description below. Alright, so let's create, how many tokens do we want? Let's create 1,000,000 tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and we want to copy the way value. And then just paste it in the total supply. And then what that's going to do is it's going to send the tokens to this account, whichever one we've got selected. So let's click on the transact button and just confirm this transaction. Awesome. Now if we scroll down here, we can see we've got basic token at address. Now let's press the copy button, and that'll copy our address. So if we do that and then go to our MetaMask, click on assets, click on add token, we can paste the address right in here, and we can see that we've got our token just there, and we've got 1,000,000 Pringles. Wait, yes, 1,000,000. Awesome. Now we've got our token, we've got our Ethereum. Let's create our airdrop. So we're going back to the KDrop website now, and all we need to do is click on the list token, click on airdrop, And now we just have to fill out the details. So on the left we have our form. On the right we've got our listing preview. So what we're going to do here is we are going to use the address of the contract that we just created. So let's do that. Let's once again copy the address, then paste it into this token address here, and you can see that we've now on the right got it updated with our name and our symbol and the type of product that it is. So now we just need a picture for it. So let's find a picture. So what I'm going to do is just search for, I might go to Giphy for this. And let's find some Pringles. Alright, this is perfect. This is what we want. We want all the Pringles in the world. Let's copy this link. Awesome. Now we go back to the Airdrop. Just paste that in here. Awesome. It's starting to look good. Now, what kind of token is this? Well, let's see. Let's go with entertainment token. The Pringles are here to entertain. Alright, now we want to select when the airdrop will complete. So, what that means? Well, people can register to your airdrop up until the point of this date. Once it reaches this date, then people will be able to claim their rewards. So, you want to set it to not too far away, not too close. You want to just, just be just right. So, for this example, I'm going to make it a while away just because it doesn't really matter. But let's go ahead to 2022. Let's make it the first of the first. Hopefully KDrop is somewhere by then. Anyway, let's make it New Year's nighttime, morning, same thing. Token. Alright, so here we have to have so this is going to be a description of the token. So we have two fields here. One is summary, one is description. So the summary is more of a brief outline of what your token is. This is going to be used in other places like metadata on your page. So if you were to share your token link, then this is going to be what people will see when you share it. This is also the first thing people see when they view your page. The description is more the outline of all your information. So I'm going to write something just for fun here. Pringles are delicious. Everybody wants Pringles. Join, let's see. Now you can own your very own Pringles in the form of a token. I believe there's a minimum. Okay, so the maximum value I know is 200 characters. Let me just confirm this. Yeah, 200 characters. That is the general max value of a meta tag. So short and sweet, that's how we want it. Then the description is, you can take things a little bit further. I'm going to go ahead and just get some lorem ipsum text here, just the placeholder fill in. Alright, I'll just paste that in here. Nice. Now let's continue. And now we want to give all the links to our token. So, what do we have? Website. So let's paste that in here. Add it. We can test the link by clicking on it and it'll open up a new tab. Nice, perfect, working perfectly. Twitter, let's make that twitter.com/Pringles. I don't know if that's the real guy, but let's see. Perfect. We can go and fill all of these out, but you know, I'll just leave it as 2 for now. And so now the entry fee. So if you want, you can charge us a fee for entry to Airdrop. Say you're giving away a ridiculously good prize. You want people to have to pay just a little bit to get in, then you could go ahead and do that. The other option is you can just make it 0, and that would make the Airdrop free to enter. If you are to make it, say, a certain amount, then what will happen is KDrop will add its own fee on top of your entry fee, and the sum of the two is basically what the user has to pay to get entry into this Airdrop. So it's kind of, you know, it's up to you what you want to do with this, if you want to make it free or if you want to charge a little bit or a lot. The flexibility is there for you. So the next thing is, how much do we want to reward people if they bring their friends to the Airdrop? So what that means is, if Joe refers Tim to the Airdrop, then Joe will get a reward, and this is how we determine what that reward is. And so what it looks like is it's a number from 0 to 100. It's a percentage. So what it's a percentage of is basically an entry. So if Joe refers Tom, then Joe, if I make this 15%, then Joe will receive 15% of one entry. Or if we make it simple and make it 10%, then what that means is for every 10 people that Joe refers, then he will earn an extra entry into the Airdrop. So he technically kind of has two entries, or two entries worth of shares in the Airdrop. So you can make it 0, meaning they don't get any reward, or you can make it 100%, which means that for every person they refer, they get a whole extra entry into the Airdrop. So you want to kind of balance this. Maybe not make it 100, and maybe not make it 0, but maybe make it like somewhere in between, obviously. But somewhere like on the lower end is probably it's safe, I guess. You want to incentivize people to share your Airdrop. And then the final thing that we need to do is, how many tokens are we giving away? And what is it going to look like? So these prizes are in levels. So they have 2 fields: the minimum amount of participants and the amount of tokens that are released. So what that means is, if I was to put 0 here, make this 100, it means when there are 0 participants in the airdrop, then 100 tokens will be given away. Are allocated to all participants. So if I say, I'll make it 1,000. If I add this prize, what that means is if one person enters in, then they'll receive 1,000. If 2 people enter, then they receive 500, and it kind of works like that. But what you want to do is have levels in a nice way. So for example, you can make it when there are 10 participants, we can release 10,000. And so it kind of incentivizes people to get more people. If you know like that the next level is 10, then oh yeah, let's get 10 more people to get 1,000 each or something like that. So it's also a bit of security. So for example, if you only have 2 people in your airdrop, then this 10,000 will be refunded back to you, or you can refund it back to yourself. However, this 1,000 will be allocated to the others. So if you're doing an airdrop and you're giving away a large percentage, then you can have this kind of security with these levels. So for example, if we have, say, you can put it as 1,000 people, we can give away 900, 1, 2, 3, 900,000, which is almost all the tokens that we have. So it's recommended to have a 0 level, but it's not a requirement. So you can delete the 0, but it is recommended to have it there so that if one person registers, then at least they get something. So let's make that back to 1,000. And we can see our little demo over here. Let's click on finalize. It's going to take us over to the review screen so we can see how much the listing is going to cost. 0.4 BNB. We can see how many Pringle tokens are going to be allocated. In this scenario, it's 911,000, which is 90% plus of our supply because we allocated 1 million. We can see that the airdrop will remain active up until basically the beginning of 2022. After that point in time, the participants in that airdrop can claim their rewards. You don't have to manually pay them out. A user can just go ahead and claim them. And there'll be another video that shows how to participate in an airdrop and what that user experience is like. We got information about the fees, the referrals, and that the prize pool is basically paid out equally to all members based on and taking into consideration their referrals. The last thing you probably want to consider is if your token has some kind of fees attached to it, you probably want to whitelist the payment provider so that when you transfer the tokens to the airdrop, that they don't you don't lose any tokens. Basically, you get what you're giving, and also when the tokens are paid out, the users also get what they're expecting as well. And it will also reduce the fees if you whitelist as well. So, alright, so let's go ahead and we're happy with this airdrop. We want to go with it. Let's go ahead and click approve. So, awesome. Confirm. Then we just wait for it to complete. Awesome, it's been confirmed. So the next step is we just go ahead and click create. So you want to make sure everything's all good here, because once it's created, your tokens can't be returned to you until the end of the airdrop, or if there are enough participants, then you may not even be able to get all your tokens back. So double check everything, make sure it's all good. When you're happy, click create. We've got our price, we've got our fee. Let's confirm it. Awesome, so that automatically redirects us to our listing page, and in a moment we should see our airdrop come up, and here it is. All those beautiful Pringles, look at them, amazing, delicious. We can see our entry fee, and we can see the reward that we're expecting. We can see the total allocated tokens to this airdrop. We can see the total number of participants, the referral fee. We've got all our links to the socials. And then these are also some shareable links that we can use to promote it on Facebook and Twitter. These links provide or are included with the referral link. So if you were to, or a participant was to use these, and then someone would buy the airdrop from that link, then that participant would be rewarded. We can see how many days are remaining, 146. And we need 10 more participants to claim another 10,000 Pringles. We've got our description, and then we can click in the tab and see our prizes. So we've got our minimum participants here, our total tokens released at each level, and whether or not it's been awarded. This is a bug. This dollar sign should not be there. I don't think I'll edit it out of this video, but yeah, just all good. Also, and when the airdrop is over, you can go ahead and clean the airdrop, and what that's going to do is if you had a fee associated to this airdrop, you will receive all the fees, and it will also refund any tokens that were not awarded during the airdrop. So awesome, and that's basically how you do it. Quite simple process. Fill out the form, and it's done. All you have to do now is share it to your community, get them on board, get them sharing it, and awesome. You'll have a very successful airdrop. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks, and until next time, see you.